Buenos dias. Um, there's not much to it today. We do have data at 7:30, so I mean that's gonna help us determine a lot. All right, it's gonna decide where the market is going, what we're gonna do. Not only that, but I don't know if y'all got X, but your boy Trump just said Trump wants the stock market going. Now, if you know anything about that dude, when he says something, it's gonna happen. All right, so these are just fair warnings. That's one thing that I do realize about the government. They go ahead and they tell you something ahead of time, so that way when it does happen, it's not a big shock. You know what I'm saying? No one freaks out. No one panics. No one, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm a bit of a skeptic. They break the news to you first. They try to so that way it's not as harsh. Okay. Real quick, actually, let's go back to this. All right, almost skipped over that. Hymns 1736. I mean, 1738. Um, the gift that just keeps on giving. All right, we're on the. Oh, that's the 15. All right, I was about to say, bro. I was about to say. All right. Ooh, we got a nice little H pattern right there. All right, hymns looking money right now. All right, it's exactly what I want to see. Let's go to the Discord. No, sorry, not the Discord. Sorry, move some stuff around, y'all. All right. All right, perfect. Money. Money. All right. We got the NASDAQ here. Now, my dog does want the market going. All right. And you might get it. You might. All right. When I say my dog, I'm not saying, we're not here to get political, y'all. All right. It's our president, whether we like it or not. All right. Dude just might get it. I mean, we got a nice bearish flag or bearish bullish flag right here. All right. We got the channel, we got the flag, and we got the flag pole. I mean, simple as that. All right. So let's see how that plays out for us. Actually, you know what? Let me leave that there. All right, because if that's invalidated, I mean, we're at a very important level here at 25,219. We have been talking about this. It's rinse and repeat. We lose that level over here, drop down below. We get above, boom, shoot right past by it. All right, now we're pretty much just hanging out around here. Coincidence? I think not. All right. It's for a reason we can't get past this 15-minute support over here. Seems like that's the big struggle as well too. We might even make that level. Now we'll leave that as 15-minute support. I like that. That way we would know what time frame to pretty much jump into. All right. Now, if we really get above 25,467, that's one of those strong levels, just like our 2,600 level up here. Um, we got upside. All right. So 25,467, we got room all the way up. I mean, we got this huge in fair value gap. We're chilling in a fair value gap right now. Actually, no, we're not. No, we're not. Let me go ahead and refrain from saying that before I sound like an idiot on here. All right. Once we get inside there, we got movement from there, and then we got movement all the way from here to down here. All right. So I mean, there's a lot of room to the upside. And if we get another pullback, it's even better. 17 for him's cheap. All right, we're probably gonna get that cheaper if we do get that. If we do get that pullback, we get that pullback. Looking towards 25,115. Below that, we start reaching our critical levels again, and y'all know what happens when we reach those levels. All right, so Just be mindful of that, before you start dumping into calls, before you start dumping into puts. Let's wait for this. I mean, market's closed right now, so can't really even do stuff about that. Um, Still got room to the upside. Still looks great. This setup is pretty much confirmed. I mean, it's money. All right. We're looking at things like Marvell. Marvell's still chilling right here. Still waiting for that retest. We still haven't gotten it, and today we could really just drop. So if you're in Marvell, do not fret. All right. Do not panic. All right. We could still come back and retest this level 77, 76. I know some of us got inside there at those levels, but like I said, we still got time. This is why we buy time. We have earnings March 5th. All right. So we buy time so that way we can let the stock do what it has to do. It goes up, it goes down. Sometimes you're just gonna have to thug it out. You know what I'm saying? This is just the nature of the business. Sometimes I hit, it goes overnight. I mean, with that play, it dropped all the way down to 71 overnight, and then they popped it $7 from there, which is just obscene. And this is pretty much what I'm talking about right here. All right. After hours, it dropped all the way down to 71. After that, we opened up at what? 76 and just popped all the way up to 78. So $9. All right. Not normal. All right. It's not normal, especially for this stock. As y'all see, does not really move like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe on drops, yes, but on pops, we don't get moves like that. Every now and then we do, but it's not one of those times. All right. Apple, I'm telling you, can't seem to get it. All right. But if we do get that retest, right? So we're kind of getting it right now. Drop down below. If we can break past 276.98, and we'll aim for this window right here. Oh yeah, we'll aim for that level right there. We can get above that. 285 looks good. All right, and I'll mark that level out for y'all right here. So calls could really work if we get above this level. We're pretty much looking for this on the 15-minute time frame. Let's do that one. All right, so we can get above this. Calls look great. Drop down to that 15-minute. I mean, find resistance right there. We find resistance all along right here. I mean, see, that's why when you stick to the time frames, you pretty much know exactly what you're looking at. All right, and that's why. So the 15-minute time frame looks good. We reject. I mean, that's 276 puts down to 273. Look nice. That'll be the next level of support on that 15-minute. You could probably get a nice little quick bag right there. To be honest, I feel like if we do reject hard. It's a 200 SMA on the 15-minute. So, I mean, that's going to tell a lot. If not, then 268 is our next level. All right. So that's pretty much y'all's levels right there. Let me go ahead and mark those out for y'all. So y'all can play Apple either to the upside or to the downside. Today's just one of those days, data's going to let us know. So, we got a list of plays over here. All right. NVIDIA, again, can't get above 192. We get above 192, we got room all the way to the upside to 206, and that will definitely help out the NASDAQ. All right, we'll probably see 25,467 if we see NVIDIA push. It's exactly what we want. It's exactly what Trump wants, right? But not this guy right here. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I like to go cheap. You know what I'm saying? So Meta could definitely help out the market as well too. It looks good, got a nice bullish flag. I mean, across the board, this is pretty much the guy that we're seeing. I mean, even on NVIDIA, we're kind of getting that flag as well too. You know what I'm saying? So everything's looking to the upside. I mean, data comes in bad. I mean, we're tanking. We're coming back down. 185 puts could work, but by then we'll probably already reach there and open up there. To be honest with y'all. All right, VIX. 18, y'all. We start pushing up towards the 1973. I mean, we're gonna see some blood. All right, gets above that. I mean, just expect completely red across the board. So if y'all are in calls, I wish y'all nothing but the best. But as y'all see what happens every time we get above 1973, we pop up and we'll see some blood. All right. I want it. It's in cash heavy right now. I'm ready for any type of pullback. And if anything, in my opinion, I want the market down here. All right. So let's see if that works out. This could still, technically count as this area, because not, we're not perfect. All right. But we get that drop down right there. So that could still pretty much count as a drop down for a bullish rectangle. We could probably get that pop up here, reject here, and then come back one more time before Powell gets in and keep the market down here. Pop it up as soon as he gets out with our new chairman of the Federal Reserve, Kevin Warsh, supposedly supposed to be good for us and start cutting some rates. All right. What else are we looking at? Let's look at Reddit. All right. One of my dogs is in Reddit. Let's see what we got here for him. 154.94 does look like a good level. All right. Now, if I'm not mistaken, where did I put my phone at? See what he said. Said. Oops. Discord. Stupid. My bad, yo. All right, Reddit 155s. It's pretty much what he's in. We got App Lovin', and people are hammering. Okay, Amazon and Google. Let's go look at that as well too. All right. First, let's cover Reddit. Earn 155 calls. That's what he said, right? Yeah. All right. So yeah, 155 is a good level. I mean, we kind of already got that retest. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So, shot down below, got that retest, came down. I mean, unless this is a new level, which we can pretty much go to. If we fail that, I mean, we're gonna be coming down here pretty soon. So, got our level right here. Easy money. All right. Now, if y'all are watching this, all right, I mean, y'all are pretty much watching me set up and how to pretty much find these levels. I mean, it's not rocket science, all right? So, boom, we go all the way back to 151. I like that. That's how you know I haven't touched Reddit in a while. All right. Change the color of my price levels now. So, anytime you see blue, those are old levels, all right? But, we find some resistance right here. That's pretty much where we fell below. We reject that level, we'll be coming back down, and we could pretty much start looking for this bottom level right here. I'm pretty sure if I keep going all the way this way, we could find the exact same thing right there. Yep. See what I'm saying? See this wick right here? I hate playing that game, bro. It's like the most aggravating game to play. That's not even a wick. Look at that. That's a whole candle right there. That's a strong level. All right. Which we came in bounce. So, all right. Yep. 139. All right. So you might get more downside. This could just be consolidating, waiting for this 13 EMA to come back down some more. So, I mean, we'll see how that works out. All right. Yeah. So if calls end up working, the market pushes, likes what it sees from data, you could probably get that push up. All right. To 155. If not, we lose it. We're coming down to 139. Simple as that. All right. Let's not try to overcomplicate it. Now let's go to Amazon. All right. I know I sound like a broken record when it comes to Amazon, but I just think they're super undervalued. Even though, I mean, the main reason why they dropped, all right, we covered this in the last past couple of videos, but the main reason why they dropped is because it scared investors on how much money they are spending on AI. All right. Um, it's not a bad thing, but we're playing with quantum. I don't want to say quantum, all right? But like quantum physics, you know what I'm saying? It's not really there, but we know it's there. It's one of those things. What do they call Fugazi? You know, it's real, but it's not. It's kind of what AI is right now, and that's kind of the whole premise behind it. Then that's why everyone's a little skeptical about it. All right, me, I'm just a natural born skeptic, but you know, when I see stuff like this, I mean, I really do like the chart. I mean, we're still holding here at this level. All right, we go all the way back. I mean, look. We've held this level for how long? I mean, we lost it for a little bit, created a nice, inverse head and shoulders right here. Boom, popped up. I mean, we lose it right here. The safe side to go for those, I would honestly choose these right here. If you're gonna play puts, okay? If you're gonna play puts, play more to the safe side. 198, y'all know me. I'm not someone who goes completely out the money. I'm not smoking on hopium like a lot of other folks out here. I'd like to be realistic about my trade. So that's one thing that you can rely on when it comes to me. Okay. I thought I had a well, I guess we'll go ahead and we'll create one then. All right. That's weird. I always have them. I thought I had one. Let's save as simple as that, but they're gonna oh fuck. That'll be one. That will be two. Okay. Oh, whoops. Wrong way. One. Two. All right. For those of y'all that don't have Trading View, I mean it's simple as that. As pretty much when it comes to charting. You mark your levels. We lose that, but if not, we got some good news to Amazon. All right. Um, got a nice little fair value gap right here. We got room to the upside. I mean, a lot of people hammering out the money calls. I'm not one of those people. All right. Even when I did my leaps on Intel, it was not out the money. I aimed as close as possible. I saw a good discount and I took it. All right. You don't need to get I mean, every now and then, you know what I'm saying? You might hit those licks, but if you're gonna put a lot of money in out the money, good luck. You're pretty much telling me you're Michael Vick right now, and you could hit your target at 200 yards away. Now, is that realistic? No. Probably with some good editing, like that good, like that one video in Virginia Tech, you could probably hit it, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's no need to go out the money. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep it nice and close. If I'm doing Amazon, I'm probably doing like 220s for 2028 leaps. All right. Might be expensive, but you're a lot safer. All right. And any pop that you get to 218, I mean, you're going to see something. So, I mean, you can get out. All right. You give yourself plenty of room, plenty of time to let the stock do what it has to do. All right. You get that. It moves, it goes down. You're not freaking out. You know what I'm saying? And you get to your what? Your break even a lot quicker and a lot sooner. That's exactly what we want. That's why I just been able to chill inside Intel because my break even was 40 and we're sitting at like 50 right now. So, I do think though that we are looking at some serious, serious downside when it comes to Intel. I mean, everything else is pointing to a bullish flag, but our guy over here, he ain't looking so healthy. All right, we got our flagpole right there. We got our flag. All right, we got a bearish flag right here. It's not looking good. We're pretty much breaking it down to the downside. After that, we'll start looking towards the 200 SMA, which is $39. We lose that. I mean, it's not looking good. This guy's starting to, curve a little bit down too. So we're not getting that exact movement. All right. This is one of my old charts. So, I haven't touched it in a while, as y'all could see, as many levels. And I marked these levels on my way up. So it looks like a big mess right now. My other charts, I got it all cleaned up. Google. Let's look up Google real quick. And then we got to go because I still got work. All right. I like to stack my plates up. And I keep myself busy, all right? Any time frame that I got, I like to fill it up with something productive. All right, let's get rid of all this stuff, right? All this nonsense. I like this guy right here for a level. Got another level right here. And from here, this is pretty much how you guys are gonna start reading levels, all right? It's gonna be that apparent, that evident, you're just gonna start seeing them just naturally. All right, to the point where when you guys hear me say, "Ooh, I like the way that chart looks off the rip," this is exactly what I'm seeing. These are the things that I am spotting. All right, we'll keep this guy as a level. I actually like that. See how I had that level as possible level? We wait for these little confirmations right here. All right, to pretty much let us know if that's a level. So I like that. We'll go ahead and mark that as a level. We won't change anything down here just because I'm not trying to waste y'all's time. When we get down there, we'll start addressing that. All right, look at that. Simple as that. Boom, level. Okay. Um, we lost the 50 SMA, came up, hit it. Now we're coming back down. Bullish flag. Look at that. I'm telling you, these are just across the board, and this is one of those. This is one of those big dogs that could definitely help out the market. All right, so we got our flag right here, and this could work out nicely. If not, then expect some blood in the streets. Everything is just pretty much set up to either just run or spill some blood. This is why we waited for today. All right. There's no sense of just trying to get into something right away on Monday and Tuesday when we know we got data that's very important. That's non-farm payrolls. That data is going to tell us a lot about what's going on in the market. All right. So let's be wary of that. All right. We lose that, then we're definitely coming down to 310, possibly 303. I think I'm gonna go on a limb here and just say a possible strong level of support and resistance. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Let's change that color. All right. Go back to the text. Move it over here to the right. Boom, boom. Possible strong. All right. You know what? We'll give it the same style too. All right. With our dotted lines. All right. That's where we could probably enter calls. If we see some support and we get back up to 310, I mean, then from there, I like leaps. All right. We'll label this possible leaps. Leaps position after, we'll do quote unquote possible strong. All right. I'll leave it like this for y'all. So that way next time we come back around to this, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. All right. I do all this for y'all. These are things that I would have kept inside my head, but it's not bad to just write things out, have a game plan. That way next time you come back to it, you see exactly what you're doing, especially when you're first starting off. All right. It's a lot to memorize already. And, I can have an effect on it. Speaking of effects, we got CPI coming out on Friday as well too. All right, that's another game changer that lets us know how pretty much inflation data. All right, and I'm working on some more education pieces for y'all. That way y'all can go ahead and take a look at that and keep track, and that way you're not running around like a chicken with its head cut off, wondering what the hell is going on in the market when you see it get this pullback, which I think we're gonna get today. And you start believing everything that you read on the internet and the news, and some dude who's making it seem a lot more Jurassic than what it is, saying that the stock market's crashing, Trump's the worst president ever, you have the worst economy ever, blah blah blah. You're gonna run across a lot of folks like that. All right, don't believe all that bullshit. All right. Market's not in a bad spot right now. I want it lower at 23. That's probably when we're gonna get a lot of scares out of people like that, but I just see discounts across the board. So it's pretty much all that I have for y'all today, folks. Is there anything else that I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing something right now. Apple, Palantir. Palantir is also like one of those just falling knives. We lost at 200 and sharp drop down. We called that one on the way down. No need to jump back inside of it. Once you're done with it, just let it go, man. Just let it go. All right. It's pretty much how you got to treat your trades. You got to treat them like past things, man. You let them go, don't look back, and just keep moving forward. And there's always another trade, man. There's plenty of fish out there, right? Let it go, dog. Let it go. All right. Like for an example, we got open. I'm gonna leave that there, right there, actually. All right. Like I said, we don't chase women. No, we don't chase our liquor. We don't chase our women, and we don't chase trades. All right. So I could be chasing this one all day. I could have went, bought right there. Could have went, bought right there. I want to see what it does right here. at this 200 day. All right. You've been consolidating nicely. All right. And the reason why I waited, why'd you wait, Mark? Why'd you wait? It's as simple as this. We got data coming out. All right. Not only non-farm payrolls, which I think is gonna come out bad, but we got CPI just like I said. All right. So got earnings what the 19th? I mean, bring that motherfucker down, dog. All right, give me 278 and yeah, I'm loading the boat and I'll see y'all in Italy, Argentina, Japan. At that point, I'm big chilling, dog. All right, I'm big chilling. So we get that earnings end up nice. I mean, we could see a pop all the way up to $100. Just kidding. All right, don't quote me on that. All right, I'm just being very wishful right now. But yeah, so open, still like shares. I want to see it come down a little bit more. I want to see what it does at the 200 day. We could really just bounce off of here, shoot up to 7, and that'll really break my heart. That's you want to talk about something breaking my heart? Yeah, that's pretty much the only damage that I'll get these days. Other than that, numb to everything. It is what it is, and just they come, they go. Yeah. All right, so that's it for today's game plan. Y'all have a good one, man.